Today, more witnesses taking the stand in the trial of former high school athlete accused of murdering another teenager at a Texas track meet. Karmelo Anthony, he's claiming self-defense. Prosecutors, however, are calling the stabbing death of 17-year-old Austin Metcalf a senseless murder. He was stabbed in the chest after a confrontation began between the two. Now it's up to the jury to decide exactly what happened on that fateful day, April 2nd, 2025. NewsNation's Mill Hayes has more from the courtroom. Mills, and there was testimony today on a Saturday. What did we learn?
That's right, Hannah. The state of Texas rested their case this afternoon, and then the defense then began bringing up their witnesses. So Karmelo Anthony, he is charged with the murder of Austin Metcalf, whose track teammates describe him as a leader who would stick up for others. But the two teens, they went to two different high schools, but they were at a track meet last April when an argument happened over seating, and Anthony stabbed Metcalf with a pocket knife in the chest. And Anthony claims that he acted in self-defense. But today, the state called up the medical examiner who conducted the autopsy report, who found that the cause of death was homicide, a stab wound to the chest by a 3.5-inch knife. Metcalf's parents left the courtroom during this time, and one juror had their hand over their mouth, seemingly in disbelief. The jury heard a lot of emotional testimony from high school students who were describing the moments leading up to that confrontation, but many differed on the exact details. One witness said that he believed a Memorial High School athlete who was friends with Karmelo Anthony called him over to the tent that day. Edwin Pera, who knew both Anthony and Metcalf, told the jury that Anthony got everyone's attention when he inserted himself into a conversation about Memorial School's football team. Pera testified that Anthony said, "Y'all are ass," to a group of students who ran track and played football. Pera says that's what started the questions about why Anthony was under the Memorial High School tent to begin with. The jury heard testimony that Metcalf told Anthony to leave. Another person says Anthony told Metcalf that nobody has a problem with me being here but you. A 16-year-old student said Anthony challenged Metcalf to a fist fight, but Metcalf said, "I'm not going to fight at a track meet." And then he said Anthony replied, "Touch me and see what happens." An earlier witness said that Metcalf pushed Anthony with one hand, but that it was a small shove. Athletes describe Anthony then put his hand in his backpack, pulling out a knife. A Memorial High student broke down in tears, recounting how Metcalf was screaming for help after the stabbing. Another witness described that Austin Metcalf's final words were, "He effing stabbed me." In the police report, Anthony said, "He put his hands on me. I told him not to." Since Anthony was a minor at the time, he won't face the death penalty in Texas, but he could spend life in prison if convicted. And Hannah, the trial will resume again on Monday at 9 o'clock.
No matter how you see this, it's such a tragic case. Mills Hayes with that live report. Mills, thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.